It's a one and done series, folks. You want them 10 CDO points. Historic moment for the Falcons organization here in the COD world, but lest we get ahead of ourselves, let's get in towards the B-bomb site right now for OpTic. All they've got to deal with is Exnid for now. Arcitys on the push forward. And Shotzzy runs around the corner and meets a lot of trouble. Here we go. The fight is on.
Oh, actually causing problems. He still gets the first blood. He gets you two. The trade's going to be quick, though. So 2 versus 2. OpTic do not have the bomb in hand, though it is nearby. And Pred spotted, traded out, and a 1 versus 2 for Priestah. World champ. See if he has the ice.
Second man pushes right up. Damage is there. Priestah managing not to take any. Whoa! Nearly pulls off a miracle kill on a Huke. Dashy with a perfect coverage, and that is the synergy you want to see there for OpTic Texas. One man blinks, the other one's eyes are wide open in that situation. A beautiful round. And Exnid's 2-piece, though, I was all clenched for that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, that is a chaotic round. We've had 3 different just pure square-ups over by this B-bomb site. So it's tough to keep track. I mean, in-game, out-of-game, if you can see the minimap, even if you can see through walls, it is tough to keep track of these players at this speed. So in spite of Exnid's deliverance of the 2-piece, not enough. Tied up 2-2. And offense success has been the theme of Red Card thus far. Exnid getting the right class.
Hey, very important to do. The slow look here defensively from OpTic. We're not going to be giving up a whole lot. The shots there from Skyz tells you everything you already knew. If you're the Falcons, there's going to be boys on A and boys on B. Now the opportunity there lies. Who's connect? Who's lethals? Who's tacticals? What intel are we getting? What can we clear out? What could be guarantees an open place to move through? The answer is nothing. Skyz, first blood on a Pred.
Yeah, Pred giving away a freebie is tough. They've had so much success running it down towards the B site, and it looks like that's what they want to do again, but now you have to do it a man down. It's going to be that much more difficult, and you feel like you can't check your corner. Shotzzy, so cheeky with the trigger discipline,
wow.
But he lets Priestah through and gets the first blood. Shotzzy now shooting on the flank, ends up in a pinch of his own, somehow gets a kill, but he might have just let the round slip.
Trying to bang the doors open now, create those openings. It's a 2-man nade, possibly no. Priestah pushing forward. And there's no trades to be found. Vegas Falcons. Give me that last play. Exnid did something because he's giggling.
Oh, I think Shotzzy gave that round away a little bit. I mean, I didn't get to see it from his perspective. I just saw it on the minimap, but I could have sworn in nail he had the sights on the players running through, but Priestah just goes in uncontested, wins a massive gunfight. Shout out to the headshot multiplier. And for a 3 versus 4, Falcons just run OpTic over again at that B site.
Unreal, man. Also, take note, folks, the first time we've seen Arcitys laugh in game in quite some time. Bring a tear to a glass eye, a moment like that here in Comp COD. Round advantage for the Falcons. Here we go.
Again, I was just looking at the minimap, so maybe I'm incorrect about what Shotzzy saw, but I'm thinking he wants to sort of have a bailout round, get his team back for the previous one. And a slow approach again over towards the A site. OpTic have certainly preferred this ever so slightly. And doing their due diligence, checking every corner, every spot before they make their move.
Yeah, nothing is safe here. Shotzzy working off some intel from his teammates there. Exnid has just gotten so active. Wow. He's managed to slip on through. Dashy unaware of the moment. Exnid now on the worldwide tour. He'll get into play a little bit later, but in the meantime, we're going to see the bomb planted. He's up over the top. Good connect. A little bit of damage there. Anyone able to capitalize? Exnid still behind enemy lines.
Well, he's chasing, and his teammates are waiting on the information. Look at the arrows starting to turn for the flank because they're worried about Dashy. 3 different players now turning worried about him. You get the first blood, but now you only have 28 seconds.
Perfect feed there. Pred up close. Opening exchange 1 there. The trades, though, on point. Arcitys finds his second on the round. Exnid to stage. Time ticking. They've got to move faster than this. You still have to defuse the bomb. Eyes on the last man. Skyz, can they bring him down? Yes, they can. What a move. The Falcons. They get the defuse and they pick OpTic apart 1 man at a time. What a round.
Oh my God, and look at that smile. That'd bring a tear to my eye too. That is very well played, and again, on the communication front, Exnid out here showing off the bilingual goods. I was thinking they might be a little bit too concerned about Dashy with so many players turning, but they got the free kill, and they collapsed into 4 versus 3, and maybe had 2 seconds to spare. But that truly is a moment where the communication has to be perfect, and Exnid making sure that he was absolutely that guy. Call of Duty timing on his side. Now you got a nice little lead. And this OpTic camp, they're going to be sweating.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. 2 more rounds for a historic moment here for the Falcons, but they've still got to get it done. OpTic, the conga line right through the middle of the map. They are looking to change this. Destiny taking it into their own hands in this round. They're going for it. A very different look and a protracted gunfight. We are emptying magazines here, folks. Not a kill yet. Empty pockets, empty mags, but full hearts. There we go, first blood.
Oh, what kind of nade did Shotzzy just throw to get that kill? But we'll take it for the first blood. Angles dialed in it. A geometry major there from Shotzzy. But another 3 versus 4 attempt. But at the A site where Falcons have not had success.
That was the Halo player in him for sure. Here comes Pred, looking to even up the odds. Skyz is completely unaware. G finds himself a very sweet and safe corner. Is he a cat? Who knows? There's an animal metaphor in here somewhere. As the bomb gets planted, anyone who's going to now push past those stairs threshold. Skyz, little do you know. Oh, but you turn it into a very winnable situation right now for the OpTic boys. Now they can fight forward.
The supine wonder baiting his teammates, but at least he gets the kill. 2v3.
Priestah on the big rat. Pred with high ground, red, and dealt with by Dashy, who eviscerates him now. Priestah 1v3. What a round from OpTic Texas this has been. Spotted out. And advantage. They play it perfectly. OpTic, they get the round. And after a wild opening strategy, right through the atrium, right through the middle of the map, Shotzzy's first blood pays off. 2 there from Dashy as well. 3-4.
Yeah, I love this strat call. That's sort of like a big brother moment of like, you know what? Like, I'm tired of getting run over at B. We're going to make the play here on the defensive end and really shut you down. But there's a look from Shotzzy.
Oh, wow.
No angles, no geometry, straight line. He just had it perfectly cooked up. Shout out to the chef. I would not trust Shotzzy to cook for me.
Not even close. Not even close.
He does not know what salmonella is.
No, you know? Don't. No, he thinks that Sam and Ella are 2 different people. Absolutely not. Here we go.
That girl from Frozen?
Do you want to build a... No.
Hey, I'm wide open. Like again, he's gotten through. Dashy playing it differently this time. He had bad Call of Duty timing. I think he doesn't know how it happened, so they're a bit more tucked in. And Shotzzy's gone for the exact same plant spot, and he lives every time. The nade coordination for Falcons is not there. The flank from Exnid, though, still is.
And now it has to be a gunfight, and not ideal situation for Priestah to be in. He can play this as slowly as he wants, but Exnid, he and Arcitys working the flank together, managed to get something going here. 30 seconds to go. Dashy tears the stage asunder. Oh, and it's now a 2v2. Pred and Priestah. Over to the PP duo. They've got Huke tagged up. They can't get the finishing kill. Dashy's on the coverage from high ground. He should have this round safe. But the battle, though, up close and personal is not over yet. Here comes the Chow. Can they get him off the bomb? Big Bruce. Perfect positioning. That's the PP we were looking for.
Beautiful. That is exactly why you want him there. And I think that entire round, well, Dashy is the savior, but I think it comes down to Falcons' inability to just nade Shotzzy off bomb. There was 3 nades I heard that landed around him. Only a single one actually connected, though. And I mean, listen, this is the default plants rolling through. So OpTic just able to get the bomb down, and Dashy, a player, he does not miss very often at all. Easy clutch there for Dashy for the 1v2.
Yeah, and the nade as well. I mean, it's everything in the right place at the right time. Really, really good stuff. 4-4. We go deep into red card. Heavy stack towards B from the OpTic boys. Trophies doing their thing.
They're squaring up, though. Falcons, yeah, they know B is their favorite bomb site, and they're rearing up, getting ready to go. And once again, OpTic just give it up entirely. Maybe worried about the middle of the map pressure, but with no noise being made on the map, 2 players rotate back in. But Falcons, they've been overwhelming by this site. Might have another round like that again.
RC kind of play. I think OpTic have been so ineffective at the retakes here on the B-bomb side, but this time trying to make it different. Pred He is wounded. Has to get out with his life. He can do that. Shotzzy's going to be the first man for OpTic now to enter the B-bomb site. And once again, the RC. Buzz. It's got everyone on edge. Pred, the Guardian Angel right now. Man advantage for the Falcons. Back into the site.
What is going on? What is going on, brother? Shotzzy running into death. Everybody's getting traded. And all of a sudden, Skyz is in a 1 versus 2. 20 seconds on the clock, and Skyz is a clutch player. But Pred, roaring, rips his head off. And OpTic might have just thrown that one away.
That was Pred for the ace, I believe. Wow. Unbelievable. Predwood, the Giga Chad. Cool, calm, and collected. Make sure the hair is right. You're on map point.
And he wants to break him down. He's on for the Asim revenge game. Do not know. Shotzzy must have had somebody one shot to chase like that, but you don't get the kill. You get traded out and give Pred an opportunity to feel even more confident than he already is. OpTic desperation. They might go down 2-0.
Not over yet. Dashy starting things off wonderfully. Another wall bang on Exnid. We've seen a few of those on this map already.
Look at Arcitys.
Priestah.
Look at Arcitys. He's got the positioning. He is behind all of them. They just broke glass. Arcitys has 2 players lined up in front of him. There's the first, but should get traded out. You don't read Dashy. You do get a 2v2, but he's at least slowed the pace down. His teammates have the extra edge on the defensive end. It is ARs all over the place on this map for the 2v2.
A-bomb site, we're committing to this one. Skyz is going to try to take as much ground as he can. And he's going to take the ground. Yeah, sure is. Can he get the second player as well? He's finessing. Schmoving. Pred can't get the 1v1. He's desperate for it. Finally involved. But he's been tagged up. And here comes Dashy to try to force the round 11. And it's happening. We go deep. We go as far as we can. OpTic trying to stay alive. Man, what a series.
Funny moment. Miles, you were able to talk to Skyz about who has the best dance moves between him and Kenny. Well, Skyz showed off the dance moves there in that round. The only reason OpTic clutched up on that 2v1 was Skyz bought Dashy all the time in the world. Take a quick bite to eat and get ready. Square up, round 11.
This is what you wanted. We're getting it, folks. Gongs out. OpTic on attack. Vegas Falcons, this will be the first round 11 they have ever won in the CDL. OpTic to tie up the series. Heavy commit towards A. RC in play as well.
Pred driving on the wrong side of the road, being born out of Australia, but he's at least slowed down the pace. The nades always so close from the Falcons to getting the kills, but no first blood just yet.
They're still unable to connect. Coordinated team nade, not quite there. Skyz with the slow peek, nice shots into Arcitys again. Not enough for any kills right now. Nervous tension in the air as we try to find an opening, try to create something. Is anyone in position? Yeah, Exnid on the route. Did he get spotted? Has he done it again? I do believe so. Is anyone looking for this? Meanwhile, another A-bomb plant for OpTic.
Deja vu, man. Exnid, he gets the Call of Duty time to get through on the pinch. His teammates trying to recollect. You gotta be quick.
He's done it. First blood, dashing out of position. That's your insurance policy gone. OpTic now scrambling to try to make something work here. But wait, plan B's looking pretty solid so far. Shotzzy behind the beer crates. He gets one. He can't get any more. 2v2. They know a man beneath the stage. Priestah sends it. A blind pistol fight as Huke turns it into a 2v1. P-Dog, can you find the 1v1? Shots are there and it's done. OpTic survive the round 11. What a fantastic game of red card that was.
Good night, almighty. The Falcons left stunned. They don't even know what happened in that final round. Shotzzy breaking out some cheeky spots in the post play.